Okay, time to go live. For real. Alright. Hello everybody. My name is Faded Woods. Faded to be Firewoods one day. And we are here again with episode 3 of the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy. I had a lot of fun last time. Let's see here. Turnabout Serenade. Funny, the thing about serenades is I got this one song stuck in my mind. A Reckless Serenade by the Arctic Monkeys. It's just so groovy. Let's rock! Oh! I really like his guitar theme right here. Let me turn up so I can hear it myself. Look at him go! I might be a little peeking. Okay. Oh, he's going way too fast. Get out your handkerchiefs for our special guest. That's right, baby. The night's just getting started. Thank you for coming. This ends the first part of tonight's show. There will now be a 20-minute intermission. Perfect time for murder. I assume... Oh, the Blue Badger. July 7th. This is so cool. Us, at Governor's concert. Huh? Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. The Governors putting the sick back in music? Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice, sending us those tickets at 20% off. They're hard to get a hold of, you know. When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free. Let's head to his dressing room, Paulo. You know, like we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at Governor's show. Shusi? You didn't know who Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's name? Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Clavier. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Yeah, but I'm a girl. What does that got to do with it? I'm supposed to swoon over the gods of rock. Really? God awful, maybe? He's just like, it's part of my nature. I bought all of their stuff on the way home from the trial. Really? Wait, what? You spent money? What money? I got 12 Governor's albums and 15 concert videos. That was quite of an impulse shopping. I got an advance on my next 15 years worth of allowance. Oh, who gave you this 15 years worth of allowance? Right? What monies do you have? For Mr. Wright, that sounds like a real act of generosity. Poor Mr. Wright, he's never gonna have money. It just slips through his fingers. Who would have imagined me here? At a Governor's concert, watching Prosecutor Gavin rock. To be honest, he was kind of cool, and I'm kind of envious. Not that I ever admit that to Trucy. Wait, this looks like the same room they used for the samurai, the steel samurai. It's the same dressing room. Ah, you made it. Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the tickets. And the invoice you sent along with them. You were incredible up on stage, Mr. Gavin. Nothing like music to brighten up the mood after a trial, yeah? And we're almost ready for our next act. I'm looking forward to it myself. Lamir is singing, right? The siren of the ballad? Oh yeah. That flyer said she flew all the way over for this show. That's right. I happened to catch her show while overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us. Lamirar says, you praise me too highly. What's the guy? Whoa, who's this guy? He's huge. Ah, allow me to introduce Mr. Romain Litaus, Lamirar's manager, and her interpreter, incidentally. It is a great... Maybe get the voice. It is a great honor for us to be here. And a great honor for Lamir to be heard in this country. What the hieroglyphics? I bug person. What is all this? That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful. I can't read this. Oh. Whoa. More hieroglyphics. Oh, it's Lammy Roar. I'm actually meeting Lammy Roar. Lammy Roar. Mysterious songstress. She's got the kind of like the Azura getup. No, Azura getup. Her quiet, deep song glides through the air, lilting above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist. Lemure says, "We have long looked forward to this joint performance." Ah, Lemure, your voice. It is art. What noises should I be making with these things? Yet, without his piano to guide me, it is but a voice. Oh, piano player's kid? I've seen this kid somewhere before. He plays piano at all of Lemire's concerts. He's cute, and he's a really good pianist. Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear. Allow me to introduce Maki Tobai. He is blind. This is why he never strays far from Lemure. They're always together. They're like characters from some fairy tale. Lemure is so, what's that word? Exotic. And mysterious. She does seem quite pretty. At least her eyes do. Hers is a kind of sightseeing musique. Huh? She travels the globe, putting the sights she sees into song. Even though her appearance and voice are exotic, her songs remind us of something close and warm. Sights into song? That's so poetic. She was gracious enough to put music to my lyrics tonight. The guitar's serenade. I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait. And now it is time. For the next part, we're giving the Governor's hard rock a little rest. Lemure, the stage is yours. The band members will not play during Lemure's ballad. Only Maka's tender tones and Lemure's dulcet voice. And my guitar, of course. Woohoo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know. I should have learned to play the guitar. There's not so much romance in chords of steel. I should get better at playing violin. Shall we hit the stage then? Good luck, Mr. Gavin. Take care your hearts aren't stolen away, yeah? Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly. Sugar, sugar. Oh, that night in your embrace, when you stole away the keys, my heart held on to so tight. The 3D effect. Pleasure, but dun dun dun. Whoa. Oh, she's gone. Burning on in my heart. Fire. Burn my love away. What the? Like a bullet of love. Fire. Take my life away, all away. A trick. Guitar, guitar. Up together to the sky. He's over there. The whole thing's just burning his guitar. How did it catch on fire? And is that an expensive guitar? Sorry, Gavin. The whole stage was just messed up. Wow, wasn't Lemon amazing? I cried a little. I was surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar. Yeah, that even surprised me, and I'm a magician. What a production. What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. He looked as surprised as I was. Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero. I'm not sure I'd call that art. Well, what are we doing here? Let's get going to see Mr. Gavin's dressing room. There's a 20 minutes till the last part of the show. How many breaks does this band need? The dude's guitar just literally burned up. I think he deserves it. So, your guitar, bro. What the heck was that? I was never consulted about it. Sorry, Mr. Gavin, sir. I asked the man in charge. I play new rock, not Great Balls of Fire. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to whoever is responsible. He seems upset. Apollo's Justice, were you the one who tried to torch me? Hey, I didn't do it. So much for risking your life for art. The guitar's serenade is ruined. Ruined! Well, let's try to talk to him at least. I'm not sure that's the best move right now. So, your guitar burned up. Her forehead. Yeah? Understand that I'm not Prosecutor Gaviner now. I am lead vocal of the Gaviners. That badge sings a different song, on a different stage, right? I wish I had an alter ego to hide behind sometimes. What's this around his room? This one has like the red badger on it. That guitar! That's not the legendary 88400. The red badger. I thought rock was supposed to be rebellious, not civic. Every aspiring guitarist wants one of these. They even paint their own guitars to look like it. The fickleness of youth. You should dye your hair badger red too. I like my hair just the way it is, thank you very much. The stubbornness of the age. There's a lot of police get up here for some reason. Oh, cruiser guitar. They sold those to commemorate 5 years of a band. Rocking it hard. Under the speed limit. There's a cruiser bass and a cruiser drum set and a cruiser keyboard. Even a cruiser whistle. I'm not so sure about that last one. It's for blowing the whistle on criminals. I don't think that requires an actual whistle, Trucy. But why are there a bunch of things here? Why is that plastic bowl of stew sitting there? Maybe they used it for interrogating bad guys. Fess up to what you did, and we'll let you eat that stew. That's just mean. It gets worse. See, if the bad guy confesses, they say, okay, eat it. If you can. See, it's made of plastic. It's like, you don't know which ones are real the bad guys. Wait, what? What kind of imagination do you have? What do you mean, you don't know who are the real bad guys? She's just so funny, honestly. she really carries being the replacement for Maya. I do miss Maya, though. I think you need to take a deep breath, Juicy. Playing cards. Look! It's a postcard of Lemmermore. What are these letters at the bottom? I've never seen these before. It must be her native tongue. Borginian. Borginian, huh? Ooh, evidence. Gloves. Those are some pretty heavy-duty gloves. Maybe they have to carry it around hot pots or something? They're a little thick. I couldn't even stuff a pigeon in those. You could stuff pigeons in your hat? Where else? That's exactly what I was thinking. What? Security? I wonder if we'll see Miss Oldbag again. A police uniform hangs on the stand here. Oh! I want to try it on. Nothing to see here. Move along. It's okay, you don't have to go that far to be special. I mean, you're not exactly the type who's just another face in the crowd. Really? You think so? I guess you're right. Now I feel like a meanie for making that insinuation. Bar. Something on the mirror. Someone drew the Gaviner's mark in lipstick here. Lipstick. I like to wear lipstick someday. Oh? You don't use lipstick yet, Juicy? Daddy won't let me. Not until I learn to play piano, he says. You'll be waiting a long time then, I'm afraid. bike helmet. I think that's it. Except this poster up here. What's a police recruitment poster doing here? Rock on. With the police? Maybe they're trying to trick kids into thinking the police are some kind of band. But that's just silly. Who'd want to name a band the police? Speaker. And that speaker looks familiar. Oh, yeah, the one for the PA system back in school. Oh, we have one of those in my classroom too. That's right, she's still in junior high. I feel old. And this balloon? This place is decorated like a high school dance. Though, I think our decorations were paper, not chains. The Gaviners are into chains. It's part of their image. Huh, no kidding. Ever since they used chains on the cover art for the Gonna Lock You Up, they're really into the whole police thing, aren't they? It'd be cool if they turned that red light on. They don't have to turn on the red light. Oh, since Prosecutor Gavin is a prosecutor, they have this whole police aesthetic going on. Well, that flaming guitar. You mean the guitar wasn't part of the act? Part of the act? Would burn up a guitar on purpose. But it worked really well with the lyrics just then. Burning on in my heart, fire, burn my love away, all away. Wait, you think the audience thought it was? Sounds like he got lucky. They probably thought it was part of the act. At least I did. He's smiling about it? Really? He got lucky and he didn't even realize it. Anyway, that guitar was a Ferrari of guitars. All the speed, all the sound, all the price. If I burned one of those at every show, I go broke. Unusually frugal for a rock band. Try saying that to Mr. Gavin. Achoo. Today's been one disaster after another. My hog won't run. My guitar case is broken. Daddy told me there'd be days like these. Lemmy Roar's song. Wasn't Lemmy Roar's song incredible? You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin? Ah, yes. Thanks. It was a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics and she wrote the melody. You know, I was surprised she could sing in English. I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Ah, here. Oh, the lyrics. What's this? A lyric sheet. It's yours. Oh, there's more. Signed by myself and Lemmervor. Yippee! Thanks so much! All I ever get to sign are client's defense agreements. Almost time for the third act of the night. Oh, there's more? Yes. Lemmervor's part is done. Now it's time for us to drop our groove again, yeah? Hope you're ready to catch it. Woohoo! Ready, Apollo? I think I'll pass. I liked the bit with Lemmervor, but the rest could use a volume knob turned way down. Oh, come on, Apollo. Rock is cool. Apollo, you're getting old. Does 22 qualify as old to a 15-year-old? Well, I'm going. He's a lawyer at 22? Damn. He worked hard. Let the old folks rest backstage, yeah? Time to rock. Hey, you're getting older than I am. Hey, it's you. That right kid. Detective Sky. I let that right kid business pass. Call me Emma. There's no need for titles once he shared a bottle of fingerprinting powder. That's a new one. So, Emma, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? Me, in charge of security in this pit? They have you in charge of security? You're just doing like little random jobs now. Oh dear. Poor Emma. Security? Did something happen? There's no knowing what with that glimmerous fop. Apparently, he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Where does he get off acting like he's some big rock star? That's That's because he is. He is a big rock star. Hey, are you listening to me? So, where's this door here lead to? Oh, this one? That's Lemonware's dressing room. Don't even think of going in there unless you want a piece of snackaroos in your face. Is she ever in a good mood? I wonder. She got a lot more edgy. Check out this postcard. Emma, could you take a look at this? Munch, munch, munch. Well, what do you think? That must be a bottomless bag of snacks. How about this? Nope, not this either. No evidence, okay. Talk to her? The Gaviners, they're a real rock band, you know? Emma? Munch, munch, munch. I've never seen someone eat snacks with such vehemence. Better give her a wide berth. Batonk? She snackooed me. Security? Emma? Oh, she's really not paying attention to me. Wow, okay. I guess I'll just move. Oh, what's this? What's this? Some kind of headset earpiece? She really doesn't care. Maybe Lemonware's bodyguard dropped it? Emma, will you stop eating those snacks for 1 second and listen? If you think you're going to pull me away from my snacks just to hear you mumbling on and on about whatever, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Damn. What happened to her personality? She's so difficult now. At least I got her to stop munching. So, security. Oh, never mind. What if I do this one? Nope, she's still eating. I wonder why. Blue Badger. What's that odd-looking dog doing there? Oh, that's the Blue Badger. Can you try either talking or munching, but not both? She snackooed me. Serves me right for going out of my way. Sorry, don't speak snackoos. Another guitar. The governor is guilty as charged tour poster. They're plastered all over the place. It's annoying. Well, this is a concert venue. It makes sense. Why? Everyone's here is already here. Why advertise to them? People like to see the poster at the concert. It's part of the experience. Do you have to find a fault with everything I say? Katonk. She snackooed me again. That's a pretty sturdy looking box there. Maybe it's an instrument case. There's a guitar next to it. Don't even think about taking that. I don't think I can even carry it. Katonk. Guess I'll just... What's this? Vending machine? Come to think of it, I am a little thirsty. I'll have some tea. She's bumping off. I think I'll get a water. I'll have tea. If you want tea so bad, go buy it yourself. Oh my god. I'll take a tea. Fine. It's 2 dressing rooms. Dressing room 1 and dressing room 2. That's Prosecutor Gavin's, or the Gaviner's dressing room. Put so much as a hand on the door and I'll snackoo you. Hold on. But I just came out of there. Don't play smart with me. So this is Lemonware's dressing room. If you even think about going in there, I'll... What was that? Was that a gunshot? Something's going on. You, out of my way. Emma? Lemonware? It's not locked. I'm going in. Two gunshots on the wall? What was that awful noise? Oh, it's the concert. Holy shit, he's dead. It's Lemur's manager, Mr. What's his name? Letus! Oh no. Hey, you! Me? Watch this room for me. I have to go call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure there's no one comes in, right? And don't touch anything. I'll be right back. Oh jeez. Dead body. What's going on? I just talked to him. Now? He's alive. Mr. Letus, can you hear me? Shot. I was shot. Who? Who shot you? I don't know. Ask what? Ask witness. Who's the witness? There was a witness? Who? Cold. So cold. Witness. You're cold? Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Help is on the way. Can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Letus. Tell me, who was the witness? The witness is Siren. Siren? How can a siren witness anything? Uh-oh. Mr. Letus? Yes, Emma? What was that? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma, did you see anyone just now? Huh? No? I could have sworn I heard the door close. The concert's been cancelled. Backup's on the way. Is Mr. Letus... He just passed away right now. He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible. I lost him. Romain Letus, shot. And I heard his last words. The witness is the siren. Whatever that means. So was it Lemuror? Who are you? The venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd go. Good work, Darian. I'll let you know if I find anything out about the victim. Later. It's investigating time then, yeah, Freeland detective? I don't need some rock and roll prosecutor to tell me that. One request I must make. Tell no one, on staff or otherwise, anything of this. Oh, a gag order. No word gets out, other than Mr. Letus is dead. No word of the cause of death, or of the murder. Tell no one. Not even Lemuror? Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Oh, one other thing. I will need your signature on this, Earth Forehead. Yours too, Freeland. On that? An investigation request. Why just us? You two are civilians. It's standard procedure. That should be okay to sign, I think. Let me take a look at it. To ensure the efficiency and secrecy of our investigation, the bearer is hereby ordered to speak to no one outside of the investigation concerning any details of the case. Signed by the District Police Chief. Right, well, get started with the investigation. I'm on it already. Ah, and one tip for you. Huh? Me? Try not to get in the way of Fräulein Detective's way. She's in a foul mood today. Gee, I wonder why. We were all questioned as witnesses. And now none of us can go home. We'll investigate, alright? Our way. Somehow I don't see us getting back to the crime scene anytime soon. I still can't believe I was there when it happened. Not an experience I care to repeat anytime soon. This is no time for navel gazing. Let's crack this case. I worry about Trucy. She seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. Of course, that's not surprising, considering who her father is. Something the matter? No. Let's get cracking. I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Letus's last words. The witness is Siren. Yeah. First order of business is to find out what he meant by siren. Can I examine this again? What's that? It looks like some kind of future phone. Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called the headset. What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think Mr. Latouche might have been wearing it? Like one of the bodyguards? I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing, it's lit. It must be on. I wonder if it has any recordings. I can go to the stage too. Let me go there first. The stage looks empty. I was hoping to get a chance to talk to Prosecutor Gavin. Oh well, nothing to do but go to the crime scene, I guess. I can examine stuff. Piano. Wow, that piano looks much bigger up close. Maki played so beautifully. Yeah, like a real pianist. That's just silly, Apollo. How can you call someone as good as Maki a pianist? Why, that's just like throwing him in the same class as Daddy. Good thing Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. And this soundboard. Look at all these electronic devices. I'm guessing they have something to do with the sound? Why, guess when we can fiddle. Let's see here. Don't touch that. A healthy curiosity is the key to a good investigation. When in doubt, fiddle. That's what Daddy always says. They should require parental testing, clearly. There's the stage itself. What a big stage! It's on a whole other scale than the Wonder Bar. The lights were so bright I couldn't see the whole first part of the concert. I'd love to do my act on a stage like this someday. Just hold back on the lights. For my eyes' sake, please. You'll be too blinded by my magic to be worried about lights. You probably don't want to blind the audience if you plan to on showing them magic. The drums, no. Logo, no. The mic, no. Guitars. Now that's a big instrument case. That's a case for contrabass, I think. You could fit 20 violins in there, I bet. It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument. You could fit 5 chusis in there, I bet. Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument? I wonder who left it there sitting open like that. Oh, the ladder. Look, a ladder. I guess they need one to work on the lights and such. Why don't they use a step ladder? I prefer step ladders, really. Is that so wrong? Not wrong, just, well, why do you prefer step ladders? They're so much more flexible than the plain old ladders. I prefer my ladders rigid and stable, thank you. Okay, scene of the crime. Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come. You have us let us investigate the scene, please. You're attorneys, no? Shouldn't you wait until you have a client? Latouche did tell me to ask the witness the siren. With his dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count? Glare at me all you want. You get no snacks from me. Please? Think of poor Labrador. Oh well, I suppose. You did find the body for me. Great. Let's get to it. Right. Just try not to touch anything. She's letting us look, and she's not munching on her snacks. This bodes well. There are clues here, I can feel it. Leave no hanger unhung. Leave no spot unspotted. Okay, what do we got? We got wine. That's always important. Oh, Apollo, can I eat some of those, please? Absolutely not. I know. But still, I yearn. Look, you're not the only one eyeing that fruit here. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's eat! Right. Whoa, stop it. Are you too crazy? Emma, you of all people should know better. But she tempted me. She's a temptress. Please grow up. flowers. Another ladder. Actually, it's technically a step ladder. God damn it. Well, hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Please forgive me for my lack of ladder discrimination. Oh, she took offense to that. I'm less worried about the step ladder and more worried about why it's there. Why is the ladder there? Well, to climb, right? To reach something on the ceiling? I still say it's a step ladder. Oh, what a pretty brooch. Oh, Emma. You're not going to say, "Can I have it, please," are you? Oh, you were? Look, you may be a cute little girl of 15, but that doesn't get you any special treatment with me. Oh. It's not healthy to envy the young, Elma. It's not about envy. It's about tampering with evidence. Note to self, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. You need to learn to respect your elders a little. Something seems so familiar about that brooch. Very familiar. The bullets? Are these bullet holes? Looks like it. There are 2 here in the wall. From the look of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed. But there are 2 holes. Wouldn't that mean 2 misses? The murder weapon is a .45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful. I believe what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder. Ouch. Sounds painful. No kidding. I wonder about this murder weapon. Take a look. It's like a mini handgun rifle. This is the murder weapon? Isn't it this revolver? That's right. A big .45 caliber revolver. Wow. I wonder who brought this in here. I thought only police were allowed to have one of those. Why are you giving me that look? I didn't do it. I didn't. Listen, I was out in the hall eating snackaroos when it happened. I know, you were there with me. I know. No one here thinks you did it, Emma. It's hard to tell you with you sometimes, Apollo. I was right there next to you. Hey, what have I done? Wait, if the killer brought a revolver, it must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right? Preemptive murder. What about this hairdryer? Suspicious. No clues here. Really? Seeing these mirrors lined up like that makes me think I'm really in a dressing room. You are in a dressing room. This must be makeup. I've never heard of the most recent brands. Maybe they're Borginian? I know this. They sure don't make them for much of a clue. The lamp. This is one of those, things, right? At the barber's? A permanent dryer. Want me to curl those bangs for yours? No thanks. Better not to mess with his hair, Emma. It's part of his identity, you know. Why are there so many presents? Look at all these presents. Lemur sure is popular. Oh, I wonder what's inside. We can't open them, can we? Probably not a good idea. You never know what you might find in one of those boxes. Bombs, razors, ransom notes. It could be anything. I'm never having a birthday party again. Oh, don't be scared of having birthday gifts, Trucy. So many flowers. What an amazing bouquet. I mean, it's giant. Not sure I approve. It'd be better if this flower was a bit more, oh! That flower fell off. What happened to preserving the crime scene, Emma? It's fine. I'll just put it back, see? How scientific. Guitar case, no. The floor. A .45 caliber revolver? Very deadly. You know, Apollo, I was wondering, what's a caliber, and what does a .45 mean? Huh? You want me to tell you? It's the size of the barrel. Simply put, the larger the caliber, the bigger the round. The bullet, in other words, the bigger bullets do more damage. Wow, chuck 1 point up for the forensic scientist. You know it. But it's not 45 inches, right? That'd be too long. What's the unit of measurement they use, Miss Science? Well... Hush, kids. Kids shouldn't be asking so many questions. This one's knocked down, oddly. This window is very suspicious. Look, there's a little window over there. Maybe the killer escaped through that. It's barely big enough for me to get through my head. Not to mention, it only opens a crack. What? I was just saying it's possible. Right, no harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it is impossible. You can break into the room though. Though, you know. Oh, the room. So gaudy. What's this poster? Let's see. This summer, a Legal Eagles production of Case Closed. Detective Conan? Looks like a poster for a different show. One I wouldn't mind seeing real soon. Poster again. There's another Governor's poster there. I'm just about to stick off seeing those personally. Maybe I'll tear it down. Not tampering with the crime scene, Emma. Though she would make it easier. Maybe there's something else I can tear to shreds. Don't look at me. There's nothing interactable. What if I check with the phone? No way. If you want one that bad, get your daddy to buy it for you. Daddy always says, Trucy, if you want something, go find it or borrow it. Oh, and when in doubt, beg. Leave it to Mr. Wright. I should be concerned about the Trucy's future, but I'm more concerned about the owner of that blood brooch. Okay, where's 2? TV? Apollo! Look at that thing, it's huge! That's a TV! Yeah. A widescreen flat screen TV. I wanted one of those for the office. You'll be waiting for a long time on this. On your salary, Junior. Salary, Junior. Wait till you're as famous as Mr. Wright then. Then you can dream. I didn't think Daddy was ever rich, even when he was in law. Great. Just stomping on my daydreams, why don't you? That's right, he made no money. How about the victim? Mr. Romain Letus, was it? He was Lemoire's manager and interpreter, apparently. This was his first time in the country. So I'm guessing he doesn't know many people here. It doesn't seem likely. Nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course. Can't be Apollo. You saw him on his deathbed when they both ran in. Lamore. No one here might have had a motive, but she's from... What are you talking about? Hey, it was Emma's idea. I said nothing. Always with the snacks. He's a big man. Or was. I don't think even I would win in a fight with him. Which is why whoever it was used as a revolver, I'm guessing. We sent a request to the Borgian embassy for more info on him. Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone. You do? That's the truth. I was the one who found the body. What? I guess that's what happened when I missed for watching the concert. Hey, I wish I was watching the concert. Anything would be better than this. Well, we know the crime took place during the concert. And when we heard the shot and entered the room, the killer was already... What? But that doesn't make any sense. You came in when you heard the shot and no one was here. But how did they leave the room? That window works perfectly. That window is a little too small, isn't it? The mystery of the disappearing killer wife. It's over this way. Can you tell us about this brooch? Sorry, I can't comment on anything not scientifically relevant. I'm a forensic scientist after all. A self-styled one at least. She makes 7 round revolvers. Okay, how about this? No. I am a forensic scientist after all. Self-styled one. Okay. Examine. Nothing else to examine. I guess I just move. Actually, examine the body. That's a body, isn't it? Sure is. The victim, no less. Take a look inside. Go ahead. You first. Me? No, you should go first, Juicy, really. Will you stop bickering and get over here? She's munching on snackaroos again. Hope she's not too annoyed too. The entry one. No clues here. Is that blood? Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about the red stuff than I do, yes? Says who? Something strange about his blood, though. Is that what he's said to look like? Anything else? Was he trying to write something? His fingers are bloody. No clues here. There's a big clue right here. Is that blood? No, I already saw this already. But I think... No. Okay, where to now? Move on. How about back to Governor's dressing room? Huh. Looks like nobody's here. Prosecutor Gavin's probably busy with the case too. No rest for the wicked. No rest for us either, Apollo. Let's get rocking. Rock! But I don't think there's any evidence here either, except his signature. Someone drew the Governor's mark in lipstick here. So the Governor's logo is the letter G in a really diagonal sort of box. Okay. What if I go to the stage again? Nope, nothing here. I have to go to the crime scene. Move here. How about the brooch? I don't think I've shown that before. Hello, here goes. Sorry, anything else? I am a forensic scientist after all. Nope. No. Postcard? Nope. You always carry that around, don't you? Just like Mr. Wright. Huh? It's good to never let yourself forget who you are. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. Come to think of it, why do I carry this around? Though I suppose that's one compliment it's got me. So this is the murder weapon? This revolver is incredibly heavy. It's been fired twice. You can still smell the gunpowder. That's odd. What's odd? Oh, nothing. Hey, no fair, tell us. It's just... something about this revolver seems strange. Strange? Can you tell more about the murder weapon? What do you think about this revolver? Well, it's pretty big and heavy. That's right. It's a .45 caliber. That makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big. Really? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such a close range. It's overkill. I'm not sure I see the problem. I mean, whenever I go to eat curry, I order the extra spicy just to make sure it's spicy. Of course, I only ever eat one of 2 bites. That's not a problem. There's another thing about the gun this big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter. Strain? Yeah, say if you were to fire this revolver, the recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder. Your shoulder would just break. Ouch! It's like the shooter's the victim too. Yet, the killer used his revolver and quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting. Used to shooting a high caliber weapon? Interesting. What else is there here? Basket? No. Thing? No. A speaker, as you knew. That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder. Ah, that's for the monitoring stage of the room. Monitoring? It pipes in a real-time feed from the stage microphones. Useful for knowing when your set is coming up. Yes, I seem to recall it being used loud and vaguely musical. I made it hard to hear Mr. Last's last words. Anything else here? Nope. Just a scary murder weapon. Right in the move. Anybody here? Nope. Governor's dressing room? No? Let me pick up this earpiece. It's just standing out way too much. No, I guess I can't. What's this? No clues here. Blue Badger? That's the Blue Badger, the police mascot. Does the Blue Badger have something to do with the band? Well, yeah. The Blue Badger is the 3 Governors' mascot too. Huh. Go figure. I heard those things can fly off the shelves. I'll have to take a closer look at one of those someday. Back to the crime scene. What else can I do? There's a lot of things up here. The clock, no. The body again? That's a body, isn't it? Sure is. The victim, no less. Let's take a closer look. Hey, go ahead, Apollo. You first. Me? No, you should go first. Trucy, really. Will you two stop bickering and get over here? She's munching on snackaroos again. Hope she's not too annoyed. You definitely try to write something. Eek, is that blood? Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about, red stuff than I do. Says who? Something about strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like? It definitely looks like a name. Oh, there's more stuff. Is he holding something? Oh, Apollo, look at his hand. He seems to be holding something. Hey, no touching. You can throw all the snacks at me you like, but sooner or later, you're going to run out of them. Huh. You raise a good point. I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look. See there? He's holding something. What's this? Ah, the keys. A key ring. You think it might belong to the killer? Certainly a possibility. What's with the unusual key ring? And what's with the unusual keys? This could be to a vital case. Clue. Well, that's about it. I think we looked at just about everything from there is. Guess you're right. I know how you're feeling. It is hard to know when to stop. But anything more involved has to wait here until the squad gets here. Alright, I suppose. I'll go report the evidence. Sorry, but could you two wait here till I get back? Wait, huh? Actually, we have to. Great! Thanks! No, don't leave us with a dead body. And she left. What do we do now, Apollo? She told us to wait. Great. Now how am I supposed to investigate? Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go. Go. Huh? Time's a wasting, Apollo. We got a lot of ground to cover. Well, that's true, but... on second thought, why not? Everything will be fine. Of course it will. Let's go. Who are you? Me? Who's there? I think I'm gonna give him a Mr. Hat voice. We didn't just imagine that, did we? He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours? Hardly. Whoever that was, he sure looks suspicious. To the stage. There you are. What is it with today? Problem after problem. Chung. You ain't kidding. It's the two leading members of the Governors, Apollo. Clavier on vocals and Darian on guitar. They're so cool. I have a hard time thinking of Clavier as anything but a prosecutor, honestly. Huh? What, are they arguing about something? Probably the case, I bet. My hog won't start. My guitar is busted. My guitar's been burnt to a crisp. And to top it all off, someone's dead. And then, there was now that performance just now. What was that all about? Hey man, don't blame me. You were the one who missed a cue. Me? Miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of the song wrong? How? And what was that tiny playing of yours? Who do you call Tinny? Sounds like they're having a spat. One of those differences in musical direction bands are always splitting up over. This is hardly the time. Huh? Oh, what are you two doing here? Hiya. We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind. Oh, sorry, wait. You were what? Listen, you need to confirm that with the Republic of Virginia, Detective Crescend. Right. Anything else? Oh wait, he's also a detective? Wait, who else is in your band also like a law enforcement, right? So you were what? Listen, you need to confirm that with the Republic of Virginia Detective Crescend. Darian Crescend. Right. Anything else? What? What did he just call him? Detective? Ah, greetings. What's this hair? Darian Crescend, Criminal Affairs Division 3. Hello. Criminal Affairs? Sigh, Apollo, you really don't know anything about the Governors, do you? You didn't know either. You just found out about him like a couple days ago. Something tells me that I'm about to be reminded. So, Who are you? The Gaviners. I don't believe you, Apollo. How can you come to this concert and not know about the Gaviners? It's not surprising. Why, even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence once. I know America exists. The Gaviners aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow. The police? The real police. By day, they pack heat, but by night, they heat up the stage. By those lips interrogate, by night they open sing songs of the unrequited passion. Okay. They debuted 7 years ago with 13 years Hard Time for Love. Then came With No Chance on Parole and My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness. The list hits goes on and on. This here's my right-hand man, Darian Crescend. I make the melodies, and he attacks them with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really. And this guy's a bit of a perfectionist. When a performance goes and the least bit goes wrong, he goes into this funk just like today. I hope the murder would be a bit more off-putting than a ruined concert. The concert today? A disaster. I'll get to the bottom of this, and then we'll see who missed the cue. The missed cue. Were they arguing about that before? Great. I like nothing more than questioning tormented artists. The missed cue. What's this missed cue you keep talking about? Aha. You heard it, didn't you? From the audience. Actually I didn't notice anything. See? No amateur's gonna pick up on that. Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? No. Now take a listen to this. What's that? A mixing board. We used it to record our concert tonight. Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder? Well, we've come this far. Might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry. Oh, do I control it? This is but one of the devices used in recordings. Hell yeah. We're a 5-part band. This lets us record each member's performance separately. You use the sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out. There's the guitar, the bass, the other one, guitar, and the drums. Wow, neat! So, could you say, hear only the drum part? Of course. That's how we'll find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight. I'm more concerned with the other criminal, the one who kills people. You want help on the case? Then help me with mine. I guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting. Let's begin. First, we bring up the part of the performance in question. You simply choose the section of the song you wish to hear the uppermost bar. Like so. There it is. Now, listen. That was something wrong? You couldn't hear it? Listen again closely. I think it was like the guitar. No? Ah! The timing is a little off, isn't it? You see? There. Right at the most important part. And even an amateur can hear it. An amateur with a mixing board, maybe. You're missing the point. We'll never step out of the crime until we're perfect. Perfect. Here he goes again. Right. Herr Amateur. You will prove my point. Me? You will find the miscue. You will tell us which instrument, which part, is the guilty party. But how? Did I not just explain it? Move the sliders with L to adjust the volume for each part. Then you will find the part that hopelessly bungles the cue with L and L. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears. Nothing to do but try, Apollo. I guess. I'll admit it, this looks kind of fun. First, a quick review. Use L and L to adjust the part's volume. Jump to another section with L and R. And use L and L to switch parts. Got it? Once you find the guilty party, press X to point it out. Time to rock! It's okay. Since 5 is the drums, I'll have that. I'll do it like this. Oops! I pushed the wrong button. Let's see. Your forehead. Yes. My bad. I didn't mean to call you out. Let me guess. You got a D in high school chorus, didn't you? How do you know? This part is perfection. Absolute perfection, you at lead guitar. I bet all the royalties from my last platinum-selling album on it. The guilty party is elsewhere. Yeah, I know. You sold a bazillion records. Focus, Apollo, and I'll cheer you on. Actually, it's probably better if you stay quiet. Let's give this another shot. Dun, dun. It's true. I think it's 3. The bass. I think that was fine. 4. Dun, 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 dun. That sounded fine to me too as well. How about the second guitar? Done. Oh. Locate the miscue. You. This part is off. Which is that? Second guitar. Ah! It was you, Darian. Ah, well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. Oh, well, that's all you have to say? That kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Darian. Here they go again. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to talk about the concert. It's starting to feel like we're just wasting time. It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad. The mixing board. I still can't get over the title for that long. Guilty Love? About the crime? Which crime do you mean? The murder, what else? Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit of paradise, a parade of crimes, you see. Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about his hog and his guitar case? Anyway, I'm afraid you need to know more about the killing of Mr. Latos than I do. For now, at least. Huh? You were the one who found the body, yeah? While we were in the middle of the performance, no less. Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin? I'll leave that to Fräulein Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes. They're not exactly best buddies, are they? Emma and Prosecutor Gavin, I mean. Well, what's you do next? We've already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right. We might be the most informed for once. Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things we found. Some evidence, huh? What about this keyring? I was wondering if you knew anything about this. Does it look familiar? Familiar? It's mine! That's my keyring! I've been looking all over for it. What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin? I knew it. Apollo, how can you make that I knew it face? This is the keyring that was... Yeah, I know. Thanks. Anyway, so where did he find it? Actually, the victim was holding it. Like he was trying to keep it from the killer, even if it meant his life. What? What? The victim? You mean Mr. Littau's hid my keys? Indeed. When will my trials be over? Speaking of trials, I've never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today. Emma was right about the fob. I'll give her that. Apollo! Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today. I really don't think that's... Tell us. And we'll keep a mum about the keyring for now. Are you blackmailing me, Fraulein? You were saying something about your motorcycle not starting? And something about your guitar case being busted? You're well informed. You mentioned it a few times. Okay. It happened this morning. It's all this keyring's fault. The keyring. It's got all my keys on it, yeah? My bike key, my car key, and the key to my guitar case. Wait, so this keyring... It disappeared. I thought I put it in my jacket pocket. Prosecutor Gavin's keyring disappeared? I had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing. And in order to get to my guitar out, I had to break the lock. Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that... The very one, up in flames. And right on stage too. I actually thought that was part of the show. Crazy. And to top it off, Mr. Littau's life was taken. Nobody told me about days like these. Strange days indeed. You think? What's wrong, Trucy? Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, this heart-shaped keyring gets stolen. Then a very expensive guitar flames up on stage. I think they were after him. They were targeting you somehow. Then Mr. Littau dies. Yes. And? Could it all really be just a coincidence? Coincidence? Meaning? Darian, can you make any sense for all of this? Hey, don't look at me. What do you think, Apollo? Huh? I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all of this was planned. He's like, oh, really? You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking. Are you, Fraulein? I am. What? What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark, Spike here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about? Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today. Well, yes. You know, something was bugging me too. That keyring and the guitar and the body. Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy. He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out. Fess up. If you're a man, you're as clueless as I am. Huh? No. Give her for it a chance. Let's see your evidence of connection. Shall we? Evidence? Fuck. I better think of something pronto. Come on. Let's see it. What's the connection between all of them Mr. Gavin's troubles? That night, your embrace, you stole away the keys, the heart you held so tight. Fleeing melody wraps around me, and now through the air I fly. Burning on my heart fire, burn over the way, guitar, up together to the sky. The lyrics? It's this, isn't it? Lyrics sheet. What guitar serenade? What's that got to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. Though I wouldn't believe it if Fraulein hadn't pointed it out. What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles. Maybe it is a coincidence. Or perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Fraulein? I do. Everything that happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics to this song. What? No way. The song's prediction. Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list Let's list them in order that they occurred while reading this lyrics sheet. First, the key ring was stolen, and not just any keyring, the heart-shaped keyring. That's right here. When he stole away the key my heart held on so tight, this is a heart holding keys. And next, his guitar burst into flame. Burning on in my heart, fire burned my love away. And then Mr. Latos was killed. Like a bullet of love, fire took up my life. But that's crazy. Yeah, no kidding. So, everything that's happened today here, this song predicted it all? Or perhaps it was another way around. Huh? The criminal could have based their crime on the lyrics. But who would go through all that trouble? Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you stumbled upon something quite vital, and quite annoying, Freyland. She looks pleased. The lyrics predicted the crime, Clavier. Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me. I have to agree. The key ring, the guitar, and the murder. The ring might have been dropped by accidents, yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think that it was unconnected. That's true. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm and collected as ever. So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics. That sounds likely. Why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm going to get cracking on the biggest crime here. I'm going to talk to the Bulgarian embassy about this Mr. Latus. Oh, I didn't know exactly what kind of accent to give him. Alright. Thanks, Darian. I'll leave that pondering to the mysteries of you. I'm out of here. A foreign national, Mr. Latus was killed. It seems like today would have been to be the point of all this. But they did more than that. They left us with only a murder, but a mystery. Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today. Maybe this is the real prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom. I had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves, yeah? Yeah. I guess this is all we're going to get from Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves Lemrewar to the question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where Lemrewar is now? I had to go to my dressing room. With that pianist, Maki Tubai, of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mrs. Latu's sudden passing. The governor's dressing room. Got it. I just like the guitar by OST. Down, 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 down. Oh, yo, it's you again. Eh! Who's there? And he's gone. There he goes again. Who is that guy? Huh? Chusi? You know, he did look sort of familiar. So, is he a friend of yours? No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh no, that's the murder stage. Not here. Here. Ah! Let me roar! What has happened? I heard that Mr. Latus has died. Let me roar, you speak? You speak English? Yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Borginia, but I'm not Borginia by birth. But wasn't Mr. Latus your interpreter? That yes. Well, it was Mr. Latus's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see. Then your pianist is also... Are you not blind? No, Makitubai is Borginian. He does not speak English. Now please, tell me, what has happened to Mr. Latus? Why did he... Actually, Mr. Latus was... Chusi? Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said? Not a word. But Mr. Latus is Lemmerware's manager. That's not fair to her. Isn't she related to Party? Wait. Gotta remember that Bruges. Precisely who Gavin does not want to alert, I suspect. All we have been told is to wait here in the room. It is very unsettling. Sorry. We're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions? Of course. I'm always willing to help. She's as calm as she looked on stage. I can't put my finger on why, but I like this Lemon. He definitely can't speak. What is it, Maki? What? But you be alone. What seems to be the problem? Maki, he is not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be alright? Sure, of course. And he's gone. Very well. What is it that you wish to ask me about? Do you know this Bruges? That reminds me. Does this Bruges look familiar to you? My Bruges. Yes. Well, it may be mine. Yours, Lemuror? I was wearing a Bruges earlier, you see. I have lost it. Well, that explains the Bruges we found. It was Lemuror's. Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it. So this Bruges belongs to her. That begs the question. Is something wrong, Apollo? What was this Bruges doing at the crime scene? Keyring. Would you mind taking a look at this, Lemuror? I'm sorry. I'm not sure what to say. I wish I could help you. Oh, don't worry about it. Certainly one of the most pleasant refusals I had. The lyric sheet. Oh, I guess not. What about the postcard? No? I'm a defense attorney. So, yourself. The Republic of Virginia. That's in Northern Europe, right? I've never heard of it. I started out singing in a restaurant. Then a producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am. You don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. Oh, give me 1 second. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. Lemuror, you're not from Virginia originally? Were you born here? Well... Oh, is that supposed to be a secret? I imagine everything is when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course. Yes. It is something like this. A contract, you might say. I'm also not to speak anything but Virginian in public. Image is important, I guess. She's not an image, although. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound. A painter in what? She travels the world, turning the sights she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right? You're very perceptive. Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I? Stop while you're ahead, Trucy. This landscape painter in sound, too, is an image. And without it, my songs would not be so widely heard. They even call you the siren of the ballad, right? Yes, in Virginian, Lemuror means the siren. I fear that, perhaps, already I was not the siren I once was. What about Maki? You're a pianist. Maki, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll. He's very European. I met him while singing in restaurants in Borgenia. He is an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. Soon he came to live with me. It's like a fairy tale almost. I noticed he hardly leaves your side. I noticed he hardly leaves your side. Yes, well, he is blind. At first, I hesitated at dragging him across the world. He doesn't speak English either, does he? He had never left Virginia before we met. I made his presence part of my contract. Maki and I together are Lemuror. Together, always. And what about Mr. Latouche? Mr. Latouche was my new manager. New? Yes, from 3 months ago. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come. I met Mr. Latouche at my office. He was to be my manager and bodyguard. And, as it turned out, my interpreter. Interpreter? Even though you speak English? Yes. But we were to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. Though I fear that may have been cancelled now. Wait, this technically is Japan, technically. Was Mr. Latouche from the Republic of Virginia too? Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there isn't much I do not know about him. And now, I shall never know. No one will even tell me why he has died. Sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't to talk with anyone. Mr. Latouche, he was a talented man. The siren of the ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know. I am happy for him that he has become so well known. The siren? Oh, that's what he meant. Huh? Apollo? You are the siren, right, Lemuror? That is the meaning of my name in Borginias, yes. It was the name of the producer gave me. But why do you ask? It's very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you. What do you mean, important? I'll tell you. You deserve to know. Wow, you just flipped the switch. Siren? It turns out that a very important word in this case. How? When we found Mr. Latouche, he was still alive. What? I heard him say something. His last words. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? Ask witness. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who is the witness? The witness is Siren. He said, siren? Really? I was the only one there to hear it, but I'm sure that's what he said. Mr. Latouche said that. Ask the witness. And you're the siren, Lemuror. Do you see what happened? She's smiling. Lemuror? Might I ask, are you with the police? Well, no, I'm a defense attorney. An attorney? Yet, there have been no arrests, yes? Is that a problem? Does an attorney not work for a client? If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think. But, Lemuror, I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them. Why? If she witnessed the crime, why won't she tell us? I believe we are through here. I believe so. Backstage hallway. 12:22 a.m. It's midnight. Whoa, who's there now? Oh, it's Emma. It's you. Where were you? Emma? Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual. You bet something's wrong. The impossible happened. It's all your fault, you know. Oops. Maybe this is about us leaving the crime scene? What do you mean by impossible? Well, it's gone. Utterly gone. What's gone? The body, stupid. What else? What do you mean the body's gone? You were supposed to be looking in the room, right? You were there. Mr. Letus's body has disappeared. What? What do you mean the body's gone? Prosecutor Gavin? From your vacant stare, I gather you heard the news. I heard Mr. Letus's body has gone missing? Look for yourself. It's just gone. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle. How can you just stand there? We need to start the There's no need for alarm, Fräulein Detective. All the entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So I suggest we go find ourselves a cadaver. There'll be plenty of time to ponder the whys later. Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin. Oh, we'll find him. I'm rather enjoying this. How could Mr. Letus's body just disappear? Who moved him? Oh, the freaking... What's his name? Mikey. He's the only one that left the room. It's probably him. But he's so small, how can he move him? Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching. Hey, I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but... Yes, Darian? See, Geeter's gone missing. I was in the red dressing room. Geeter? Who is Geeter? Yeah, that's what I call my guitar. You like, man? Your guitar was stolen? This hasn't been a good day for guitars or Geeters. Okay, body first, then guitar. And if someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. Geeter's like a missing person, not lost and found, man. I think I know where the body might be. Maybe in this thing. You can stuff a body here. Looks like an instrument case. Big instrument case. It's a great magic trick. You can do with one of these, huh? What kind? The miraculous beautiful girl escapes the castle illusion. So it's the girl who's miraculous, not the escape? So picky. Guess not. What about this thing? It's a drink stand. Stage. The body's gotta be here somewhere. The piano? Huh. Does something seem different to you, Apollo? Something is different here. Let's check it out. I'm not sure that's important right now. Let's check out that thing in the middle of the stage. This? What thing? That stage there must have been lowered before. That's the tower that the Labrador and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on. Someone must have raised it. I don't see any way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder against the wall? We can use that to take a look up the top. Maybe we should get Emma? What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves. I'm not so good with heights. Stop whining and start climbing. Urgh. I swear we see a dead body. It didn't look that high from below, but really? When we got to the top, it felt every like one of those 15 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there. Ah! We found two things we were looking for. And one thing we never expected to find. Oh, don't tell me it's a double murder. It's too dead, oh my god. The body, guitar in hand, and the pianist, Make Tubai. And I just accused the kid of being the murderer. He got done in. Okay. I'm gonna end it a little bit earlier today. Let's see right here. Man, what a wild turn of events. I was not expecting the kid to also be killed. Wait, has there ever been an Ace Attorney game with 2 deaths? I don't think so, right? 2 deaths. I mean, over a long span of a case, there might have been like 2 deaths, but not really. Man, that's crazy. Okay. I gotta go do something else, so I'm gonna be ending the stream a little bit early. Also, if you have checked on Twitter, my name has changed recently.